Oh, hello. How's it going, guys? What's up, Rolling Empire? Rolling Molly here, back to you all to give you the review of Spider-Man: Far From Home, the latest one in the MCU following Endgame. You're wondering what's going on, what's happening after Endgame. Is everything going to be revert back to the way it was? Who's going to be carrying the torches of Captain America, Iron Man? Oh my God! And you got to get a breather. You're like, sit down, just watch Far From Home, take a little chill pill, and they'll give you a little version of what's going to be the world post Endgame. And now we follow back Peter Parker, with spoilers. Oh my God, spoilers. He comes back, in Endgame, and then he deals with the effects of what happened with Tony Stark, and then just him trying to adapt back to the high school life after, you know, being in space, dying, coming back to life, just being alive. And then he's like, really? I really got to resort back to school, but he's a kid. Kids do what they got to do. They got to go to school, get those grades up, and just this is basically another like a Spider-Man Adventures kind of way. Like how Homecoming was with him falling with school. This is that, but now he has to go on a field trip. They're taking this bigger now. They're taking this across the USA into like the Europe, Italy, all those territories, and then right there a new villain emerges in Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio. And oh my gosh, if you haven't seen the movie, then yeah, that was a spoiler too. But hey, I know the movie's been out for a bit. Still, I want to review the movie. So yeah, he emerges, and then Spider-Man, just has to deal with it. And this is like a villain like no other, someone he hasn't faced, like Vulture. As much like how good Michael Keaton was with that performance. You know, he could stand the test with like Vulture at least, or if we're not having his loved ones in the way, he can face him. But Mysterio's a different character, unlike the Vulture. And then so he has to balance where he wants to live a life as a kid, have his crushes, be with his classmates, but then Nick Fury wants him to, he's an Avenger now. It's like now you got more responsibilities, so he has to balance out what he wants to do. And the movie really, for the most part, I really enjoyed. It's hard to explain now because I want to say I like Homecoming for the way it was grounded, and it kind of felt you like you were watching like a Spider-Man adventure that you love so much, where it's just based around the neighborhoods, just seeing him interact with like his school activities. But then this one really got me to the core, where definitely this felt really nostalgic of what I missed about Spider-Man. I guess it was the whole effect of Mysterio and Spider-Man. That was like the best elements. Clearly, a lot of people said that, but that really was the best, and it really got me into where I just it reflected in that way, and it really gave me that much resonation that's what I really appreciated. And I can see here and there where the film might split, where some of the best parts are in the first or second act, depending how you see it. But I liked it as a whole. Like I will say, okay, maybe a little bit of the pacing, and then maybe once more of Nick Fury, Mysterio, and Spider-Man single comes to fruition, that's the better parts of the movie. It was nice. It's just it, as much as like I say, I missed the neighborhood element of how it was. This was a nice take, and I enjoyed just the sort of not risk, but what he had to go through just to kind of maintain the identity and seeing him as a kid. And just that was clever enough where it was amusing. Yeah, like I said, the word entertaining. And yeah, the action, like at least like what goes on when they have to team up and like in the second act to stop this incident that happens at like a fair, basically like a New Orleans party kind of thing. And then what you see at the end, like in London, or just the climax of it, that was all like visually stunning. And I liked how they added that it's all based on Mr. and Spider-Man, and those characters really just elevated more. With having Mr. the way he is, having Spider-Man the way he is, that's what makes the scenes more, complex. They're more relatable. They really hit home hard, and this feels like the most like in a way emotional Spider-Man had to go through since the Tobey Maguire with him and William Dafoe. I felt like that the psychological like what these two had to go through. I feel like that was the most it's been since that time. And then just like overall, it's like the way a Spider-Man should be, I really did enjoy it. Like it really worked for many things. Seeing it be post Endgame, seeing it just be its own Spider-Man flick, and yeah, I thought it was really clever. One of the better things the MCU has done. I'm gonna have to give Spider-Man Far From Home an A minus. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys thought. Okay, yeah, like I said, it has some criticisms. Some here that you're like wondering maybe like the films kind of contradict each other, and then just other things like could have been better. But hey, as like the fan I got mixed with the critiques, I really liked it. Okay, it satisfied me enough to just enjoy how the movie was. So let me know, guys, what you guys thought of this movie. Did you love it, hate it, all of that? All this in the comments below. And as always, Rolling Empire, laugh, smile, repeat.